Thank you for watching RooTV.
Hello everybody and welcome back to RooTV. I'm Jocelyn Summers.
And I'm Alexandria Ersman. Happy Valentine's Day, Jazz.
Oh my gosh, Alex, you shouldn't have.
Got any big plans today?
Well, putting these in a vase for one, and maybe indulging in a lot of chocolates.
Of course, I'm gonna be painting the city red today.
Oh yeah! Speaking of painting the town red and showing love, on Sunday our hometown heroes clinched the second Super Bowl in a row with a final score of 25-22. This is the first time any franchise has won back-to-back championships since the Patriots in 2004.
This morning, hundreds of thousands of Chiefs fans and Swifties are gathering along the $1 million parade route to see the team return with a Lombardi Trophy and possibly Taylor Swift. Let's head into the den with Zach to hear more about sports.
Welcome back into the den. I'm your host, Zach Gunter. The Roos faced a big task this week as the men's basketball team took to the road to face the North Dakota State Bison in North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Kansas City dropped their first game in overtime against the Bison, losing by a score of 82-78. Then they traveled 80 miles north to take on the Fighting Hawks in a surprisingly great match. North Dakota was 7-3 and in first place in the Summit League going into the game. The Roos, however, were unfazed by such a hot team, putting a 65-47 beatdown on them. This was only the second time this season that North Dakota had been held to 50 points or less. The men's team now stands at 11-15 overall and 8th in the Summit League at 5-6. Their next game is on Thursday, February 15th, in the Sweeney Rec Center. Meanwhile, the women's team stayed home this week to take on the North Dakota State Bison and North Dakota Fighting Hawks. However, they also lost to North Dakota State, but this game was decided in regulation as the Roos saw themselves facing a large deficit late in the game. They would go on to lose by 11, 70-59. However, on Saturday against North Dakota, the team rallied. Led by a 26-point performance by freshman guard Imani Bennett, the Roos protected home court and secured a 15-point win. The women's team now also stands at 11-15, but only 2-9 in an 8th place in the conference. Their next game is on Thursday in Brookings, South Dakota against the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. Next, the Roos softball team took to the seas to play in the Paradise Classic in Hawaii. After scoring 8 runs in the first inning of the season, the team lost all 6 games. Next, the team will go to Arlington, Texas for the Maverick Invitational. There, they will face Michigan State, DePaul, UT Arlington, and Boise State in search of their first win of the season. But the big news of the week is that the Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. Not 1-time, not 2-time, not even 3-time, but now 4-time champions. In a nail-biter of a game, one that resulted in overtime, the team overcame the adversities that plagued them all season. From dropped passes to interceptions to overall sloppy offense, it didn't matter. The team stared it all in the face, overcame it, and won the Super Bowl again. In an unlikely turn of events, the 2 touchdowns the Chiefs scored came from wide receivers Marquez Valdez-Scantling and McCole Hardman. 2 players that many didn't even predict would be difference makers in the game. And an unsung hero of the game was kicker Harrison Butker. He alone scored 13 of the Chiefs' 25 points, 4 field goals and an extra point. The people I watched the game with were not shy to say that he should have won the game's Most Valuable Player award. But in hindsight, maybe I should find new people to watch the game with. The Chiefs have now won back-to-back Super Bowls and are the first team to do so in nearly 20 years. The 2003-2004 New England Patriots were the last to do so. For now, that's all I have for you. Until next week, remember to keep fighting for your right to party.
This Friday, February 16th, keep the celebrations going all week long and join residents from Oak, Johnson, and Hospital Hill Halls for a night that is out of this world. It is a dress to impress event and you still have time to get the perfect fit. There will be refreshments, including elemental-themed mocktails for air, water, earth, and fire. Students can participate in a raffle for stellar prizes by donating non-perishable items and hygiene products for a chance to get a ticket. Get ready for a night of celestial chic styles and a star-studded experience to mingle, connect, and make memories with the All-Hall Constellation Ball. This is a free event, but RSVP is required online at the Roo Group's website.
Congratulations are also in order for the university's first ever fellowship saxophone quartet, known as Vent Quartet, for their advancement to the NASDAQ semifinals, which will take place at Oklahoma State University on March 14th. They will compete against 19 other college quartets across the United States and Canada. Members of the group include Blake Adams on the soprano saxophone, Jonathan Nickel on the alto, Dawson Coleman on the baritone, and Davis Hale on the tenor. The group is preparing for other events taking place this year, including the 51st annual Fish-Off competition in Indiana. Supporters can also watch Vent Quartet in the Shining a Light concert at MNLC on March 5th, which will feature various conservatory students, composers, and performers.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Tune in on Friday for another installment of RooTV Extras. Remember to like, share, and hit the subscribe button below, and follow us on Instagram at RooTV UMKC. Go Chiefs, and Roo up. Tried to find those little things, little poppers. Do it. But I think, oh my god, no. That one felt like a mouthful.
Yeah.
I mean, like we,
Depending on how many takes it is, it's
Yeah.
like 10 to 15.
and we usually know in the first 20 seconds if that take isn't going to be good, but then we just keep going, obviously. Second take is usually better, and then we either roll with that one or a third.